guys have you thumb your nose at Bert and
Well, I believe we've already decided what we're doing. Just saying.
Ah.
That's right. We
Well-
planned that. First,
So
we're
then-
doing the whole doppelganger thing.
You were
And
dealing
then
with the
we're gonna go-
doppelgangers and then going to the Feywilds.
Yeah, then we're going to Fairyland.
I thought we were going to Fairyland right away.
Well, not right away because number one, the alchemist is working on the boom juice. We want to look into the doppelganger thing, make sure that we're ready to go to the Feywilds because anyone
Okay, hang
who's
on.
been there
Why
knows.
are we going to the Feywild?
Because
Reasons.
the unicorn wants us to.
Okay,
Unicorn.
can I get a summary of that? Because I couldn't get one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I've
Like
been
so,
asking.
basically, when we got to the statue, right, and when we freed it, and then it started talking to us, telling us it's a unicorn, like just put in the statue form.
But only if you touch it.
Yeah, like we can only talk to you if you touch it.
it's
So,
right there. If you want
We
to touch it,
decided
talk to
that
it.
after discussing amongst ourselves and stuff like that, it seemed like legit unicorn, and unicorns are nice and cool. So like, okay, we'll help you out.
That's
And,
part of the reason, Tinox, that we didn't give the statue to Mirt is because the unicorn told us how gross and disgusting he was, and it didn't want to go back to him.
And so we're like, all right, cool. And somehow go into the Feywild, got involved in this so we can find. I think that's how we decided we're going to cure it, by going to the Feywild.
Right,
And-
it's been enchanted, and so it said that we needed to go to the Feywild to meet the enchanter.
It never no. The enchanter
Yes, it
was
did.
not in the
Yes, it did.
Feywild, but you can do whatever you want.
It did, Sumner.
Oh wait,
Well, going to the Feywild just got brought up anyways, and we're like, that's probably the best place to find a solution that we know of anyhow.
Yep.
So,
And
we're
why
gonna
does
go
Bo
ahead
want to
and
go
do
to the
that.
Feywild?
what's that?
Reasons.
Uh,
Definitely not to blow it
Uh-huh.
up. No,
I don't know,
legit, he
Spirit's
definitely
always,
doesn't want to
you
blow
know,
it up.
Spirit's always willing to find new audience, so. And,
Yeah, there could be new sciences in there. Like, imagine the songs I could sing into magic items then, right?
And so then Smith went ahead and told him that, hey, he basically did a very bad job lying, and so now the guy's probably gonna go out and like kill us or something, or try and rob us. He told us
Yeah.
that we made a very poor decision.
we didn't quite realize that Smirf was walking out of the room to go tell Mirt that, so we sent like one of our least deceptive characters to go tell Mirt that, oh no, sorry, we didn't find the statue.
I would say
And-
Smith is poor at lying. He's just not great.
You missed it by one.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I had a long conversation with the statue, and if it has to choose between going back to Mirt and going to the astral plane, it's going to choose Mirt. Just for the record.
Wait, what? Astral plane?
Yeah. As half of you go, what?
Like basically, like if it was like I really don't want to go back to Mirt, I could, and I'm carrying it around in my fucking bag, so I was like, I could just like send it to the astral plane by breaking the bag. If it really didn't want to go back to Mirt that often.
Oh, dear God, man.
What? We could still be alive to find it later. Like,
Yeah, the odds of it.
the astral plane's not that big. It's like maybe the size of Alaska.
We had to do like a wish spell to even find the bloody thing.
Dude, that becomes our whole campaign. All right. Sumner has the big bad thing. Nope. Wish spell. Magic unicorn. Go.
Yeah, we actually sent the unicorn in the. Okay, wow. Anyways,
So I think this might, like, be a good time for Tanox to tell us what Marble would have been doing while we were apparently going crazy because no one else can hear the unicorn unless you're talking to the statue, and then not handing it over to Mir.
well, he's gonna be pretty salty about that. Definitely, like, cause basically you took a job and then like we did the job and then you refused to pay, including on his behalf.
Spirit will pay him.
And he definitely doesn't want to go walking around like other dimensions for the time being. So I'm trying to like reconcile that right now.
Well, maybe it was just something that was discussed and we can leave it, like, that's why we didn't make a decision
Yeah, we
last
didn't like
game,
make it absolute on it.
because we wanted to make sure everyone was here for the decision.
Carl,
Yeah.
can you stop like driving your car through your mic?
There is a lot of like wind noise going in the background on occasion.
There's no wind, but okay.
It might just be something to
Fair.
do with how your headset is just falling apart at the seams.
It's not falling apart at the seams. I don't know. It's dumb. I apologize.
In either case, that's why we ended up deciding like we're gonna do everything in the city before we do anything else.
I see.
So the one downside is that we're concerned that Mirt is very upset at us, and we're not sure how he's going to retaliate, if at all.
Probably a good way to make some gold off him too. But yeah, no, it's yeah, Smurf will happily pay for you know, the missing. What's the best way to say this? Smurf would happily pay for his lost money.
Yeah. I think he'll accept that.
It would have been $42 for each of you, or 41.6
Dollars.
Yeah, gold, because he was only offering 250.
Did we do anything with any of the other stuff we found in the?
Speaking of, here's a whole list of what you found.
Yeah, we haven't even split it up yet.
Right, so we'll probably
Yeah, we gotta do that.
gather together and share our loots.
That's what you got. All of it. And you guys haven't decided on what form you want the sword.
That sword can be any type of sword we want it to be. All right.
Do you want to hear use swords?
I think Greed technically could.
Would you want to?
That's what I've been trying to think on. It is. It
Is-
doesn't do anything other than just light up really pretty.
It gives actual
It's a magic sword.
visual
so
light
those-
that you can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is still technically a magic sword, so it would have a plus.
For
one
those who
bonus,
don't
wouldn't it?
have, no, it doesn't have that.
Yeah, I looked at it. It just the only effect it's got is that it makes itself a light source, which I guess could be useful since she typically is up at the front of the people going.
I mean, at that point, we may as well just take the lantern.
But I said I think technically she can use them, but I don't think she would take it. Like if everyone else is like none of us can use it and we don't want it, and the
I mean,
choice is
we can
either
just
do
sell
something
it.
with it or toss it, she would. But I think she'd even be for like selling it.
Yeah, because we've got the lantern, which makes light, and I'm pretty sure Red has the light cantrip. I think I have the fairy fire one, so like we've got light covered if we need it. If the sword doesn't do anything special beyond that, I say sell it personally. And no one wants it, that is.
Yeah, I don't particularly care to get one.
Doi is more of a hammer person.
Yeah, so I'm with the realm of selling it. I don't think Gree would be particularly attached to it.
Plus, selling it to help recoup some of our losses from not getting paid by the dude.
Yeah, selling that and maybe the gems. Do we need the gems for anything else, or are they just stuff to sell?
Bright lights are
Alright.
kind of against Marble's ethos.
What?
I said bright lights are kind of against Marble's ethos.
Yeah, and gems are really just kind of like.
Unless we had a magic
lighter
user that
gold?
needed them for something.
I say, unless Sumner wants to be a stickler about components.
I would say using components is up to you. If you want to do it, you can. Otherwise, we can just say you have your own things exist to just bypass that anyway.
I generally just basically count like components when they cost money, as in like you spend the gold, you have that component. Like,
Okay.
except for like spells that they're needed when you're on the wild that require components.
Or like the super expensive ones, like you need 50 tons of adamantium to cast a spell.
Yeah.
I definitely keep some powdered diamonds in my dwarf.
Those things
enough.
for sure. But the small stuff, it's like copper wire and a
Oh,
string.
I mean the
fuck
small
that
stuff
shit.
like
Yeah,
divine casters already get a bypass. Arcane casters can use a focus.
Yeah, they literally create a bypass so you can wave it.
Yeah, but like, find familiar. Spend the money.
Yep. Okay. So, then yeah, let's sell the gems unless anybody wants to keep them to use them for anything.
No.
I don't have
Fancy.
anything to use with it.
So we'll sell the sword, sell the gems. Anyone have strong feelings about the doll?
Do we know? Does the
Marble
doll do
thinks it's
anything? I
lame.
forget.
The doll might be worth keeping just as a. Because from reading it, like if we happen to get separated, we could use it to leave like a message.
How do you
So
get the
that-
doll to them though?
It's true.
I think it's more so like you leave the doll behind if you're getting separated or something like that.
Yeah, like if for some reason the party is split and some of us have to leave, if the people who have the doll are part of the group that has to leave, we can tell the doll, hey, we're going this place, and then leave it, and then you guys would know that it could be used for that that option.
That's
and
a
then
good
use
idea.
It to get where we're going. That's the only thing I can think of. With
Question.
it.
Sumner. How much is that bell worth?
15 gold.
Looks like it says it's worth 24 gold and 267 silver.
No, we found 24 gold and 267 silver, and a bell worth 15 gold.
Okay. I got you. My bad. I'm sorry. I read that bad.
I mean, do we want to keep the bell that rings 5 minutes later?
Sorry, say that one more time.
So do we want to keep
Actually,
the bell?
That could, I mean, that could be used for a lot of fun ways.
Can it?
What is this bell? I'm sorry, my headset like fucked off.
When you ring it, it doesn't make any sound. The sound happens 5 minutes later.
hard one.
Because think about, I mean, for like, say, for like distraction purposes, you could use it and then position
Absolutely.
yourself
That's
somewhere else.
Exactly what I was thinking. Hard one, keep. Also, I like the idea of using it with my catapult.
Oh god.
Silently box them, and then like after the fight, just ting.
I mean, so I'd say that's kind of more worth it just in case, as a utility thing, rather than get a small amount of gold from it.
Yeah, no. I'll take the bell if nobody else wants it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have strong feelings.
The only other person I can think you can make use of it might be 10 for said distraction purposes. Do you want it 10?
No.
Okay. Good.
Oh, we could make one of the conditions that the doll talks to be the sound of the bell.
Oh god.
I mean, we could. That's a possibility.
Can you make it that specific that it has to be like a delayed sound?
Yeah,
Or
because
would
you
it-
get,
or-
you
or
get
would
to
it just
do a
be like-
condition. You set up a condition, and as long as the bell rings sometime within 5 feet of her,
Well,
she can
the
say a
question
certain
is,
phrase.
The question is, can you put a time limit on like, can you be like, all right, I guess say this phrase, and then you're gonna hear a bell in 5 minutes, or like, can you just use any bell? Is what I'm getting at.
We could probably, I mean, I think you could probably make it as specific as you wanted to, right? It could be any bell, or only if you hear this tone. Then you say, I don't know. I don't know
Thanks.
how we'd use it, but it could be fun.
Fair enough.
Anyway, okay, so other than that, I think that
And then maybe Doya or I keep a hold of the lantern on the off chance we need it. Since I said the two of us are almost always at
Yeah.
the front.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda. Yeah, that'd be fine. I don't have a preference.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
know
don't need
that-
any goods. Like I said, my Smear's cut's going to, So.
Yeah, now that we have a light spell,
Bell
this just
that
seems like it's
rings.
more particular of like it'll show invisible creatures and stuff. Which I don't think the light spell does.
No, it doesn't. Fairy Fire, I think. Does the Fairy Fire do it?
Fairy Fire reveals invisible creatures in the area it's cast.
Yeah, Dancing Lights, whatever. No, I know Dancing Lights doesn't do that.
No, Dancing Lights is just a light spell you can move.
I think you can technically make it cover a bigger area, albeit at a different light.
Yeah.
My headcanon is like little servo mosquito bots. I swear to God, that's what it is to me.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm picturing. Oh, okay. I know what I'm picturing.
Will not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies. Or 3 really strong ones. What about the lantern? Who's taking the lantern, or are we selling that?
I think we're keeping the lantern.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, either Doya or I will use the lanterns to clear the way as we're going through places if we think there are baddies.
Right.
I know Dwaya's already holding the rope, like the whole magical rope thing. Does Greenwood have anything like that,
She
or
doesn't have any magic items, I think. So I can
go
use
ahead
the
and
lantern.
yeah, go ahead and take it.
Okay, I'll take the lantern.
And then the wand.
I feel like Tin can make the most use of the wand.
I guess.
Well, like, for, like traps and shit. Like, if we're concerned about traps, like you will be the one in the front, typically.
If you can convince him, yeah.
Right.
Maybe we can let you
But
play
no,
with the wand. What's that?
I actually agree.
Okay. So give the wand of secrets to Tin.
Okay. And then, as far as selling these things, Sumner, how do you want us to go about that? Do you want us to role play it out, going to the market and selling them and haggling, or should we just be like, oh, okay, this is what these things are worth, so now we have that much pot of gold to split between all of us?
Well, if you guys want to just skip that stuff, it's up to you.
I'm not particularly concerned about the RP of that at the moment.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I don't think
if,
that'll be
if
very
other people
interesting.
are, then more than happy to do it.
Gems you could pull it off at some easy to find a person who would sell the gems. A great sword would probably be like a person who sells weapons, and you would get whatever sword you pick plus plus 50 gold. So great swords are 50 gold, that'd be 100. Rapier's less, so which ones you have to choose what you're turning it into. Or
The most
you can,
expensive
I'm
sword.
about to say,
I'm pretty
obviously.
sure it's going to be a great sword, so yeah, like, I'm fine with that. So whoever grabs it just kind of like thinks of a great sword and just unblurs, and like it's like the moon kind of being revealed behind a cloud. It's solid great sword that glows, and then you just go, here you go.
And so how much is that worth?
That the sword would have been 100 gold because they're 50, and then I said just plus 50.
And the gems, is that their markdown value, or is that the value we're
That's the
selling
price
them
that the games were given. The book gave me, so that's the price they're gonna sell it.
for? Okay.
Go math.
So counting that and the other stuff we sell, like the silver bolt.
I think we should keep the bolts.
No, there's just one.
Oh, okay.
It's what Tinox grabbed and set off a trap.
Yoink.
Calculator. Cool. That's what I wanted. Plus 30 plus 57 plus 15 plus 13 plus 100. All in all, we sell 228 gold worth of shit. Woo!
Which means that if we split it evenly, it's 38 gold for each.
So everyone adds 38 gold to their gold.
Yep, I would say so.
38, you say?
Yep, 38. Where did I put my gold? 38. 28. 128.
Who's taking that healing potion?
I would say either myself, Doya, or Greenwood.
I have one already.
Yeah,
So
but
then
that's
it
a
sounds like
good
it's going
one.
to Bo.
Okay, not arguing here.
That even if it's a good one or not, that's what Gree would argue. She's not going to take another one if someone else doesn't already have one.
He has one, but he's not gonna fucking argue it. He took an axe to the fucking head. 1 HP pot that gets doubled 2d4 plus 4 times 2. Okay. Alright, so are we just kind of hanging out for a week till we get boom juice answers? What we doing, y'all?
Well, I would say, were you guys gonna try and sell that stuff that night? Because it was about 7 o'clock at night that day.
Oh, well then probably the next day in the morning.
Okay. Well, as you were chilling out there, I guess to go back to sleep in a couple hours, because I don't know how you wanted to handle that one.
Yeah, probably.
Well, do
Yeah,
we want to
people-
have? Go ahead, Sumner.
I was gonna say, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if we wanted to talk more that night to figure out our plan for the next day, aka like include Marble in the discussion. So because we all like came back to the inn, essentially like napped, and then woke up and kind of wandered our way to the guy's room. So maybe Marble like cut out early to go do something, and then came back to find everyone kind of in his room. And
Petting.
suddenly talking about the Feywild, maybe?
That's true. The Feywild is pretty great. How long will it take us to get there? Looks at you,
Feywild
Shar.
business anyway. That's Feywild business anyway.
Oh, it's for the unicorn.
That's Isaac.
Okay. I know I said that we could roleplay this out, but now I'm confused. Given what Sumner said, I don't remember why we're going to the Feywild. I thought that it was because we thought that the enchantment could be removed there.
Well, we
Well,
did.
yes,
Because,
but because unicorns and Feywild.
Right, because unicorns come from the Feywild.
and we
What?
also decided we could return a unicorn back to its people, essentially, since...
Also did mention it had its own glade somewhere else in this
Yeah.
world. In this world,
Well, I thought it mentioned it, that it had it in the Feywild, so that's
Nope.
what I'm going with.
it's
Nope, it sounded like it mentioned
Sure.
the Feywild. That's what I heard, so that's what Bo heard.
And we just have no information about the enchanter, and we've kind of burned our bridge with Mirt, so we can't really ask him where he got the unicorn from.
Well, do you ever originally get the... Like, that's the question. Is how did the unicorn end up in Silvergate, in the Blue Alley?
I thought Mirt bought it off somebody, and he
Yeah,
put
and
it
then
there.
someone stole it from Mirt and put it in the Blue Alley.
That's right.
And that's why Mirt wanted us to go get it back.
Alright, so here's what we do, guys. Check this out. We get a 7th player to join for a one-shot, and have them go ask Mirt where he got the unicorn. That'd be perfect. They're disposable. Mirt doesn't know him. It'd be fantastic. Hold on, let me hop on the Quiet's computer and pretend I'm her.
So I imagine that's kind of the conversation you walked into, is we're discussing like, well, there's the glade here, but unicorns are typically from the Feywild, and maybe another unicorn from the Feywild they have knowledge beyond what we have, and maybe they would know how to lift the curse.
Naturally.
so we're going with the idea that Tin stepped out.
Or I'm saying that Tin step back in now.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying
Right.
while
wasn't
he
there
stepped
last
out,
week.
though,
Oh,
because elves can only have sleep for 4 hours, so you wouldn't
Yeah.
have had to sleep with the rest of these losers. While you were out, though, as night, well, it's probably not too dark there, but yeah, probably would have had a lot of people seeming just they were a little put off by some kind of smell and like, oh, what are these weird rats and animals that you would see from the sewers? More of them are up on the street level, and then it's just like people are kind of disturbed by that.
Cool.
Make a perception check. I imagine you're paranoid, so you're always making perception checks.
Well, probably less so if I'm out in public, but yeah, sure.
That's enough. You see this weird bird come down and try and steal a rat off the ground. Large wings, kind of like tube body, big feathers, and as it grabs one of these rats, this little rat person that's probably about the size of a gnome, and a bunch of other rats scurry off into the darkness. Or into like a little
Where did I see
alleyway.
that?
Somewhere on the street. It kind of seems like it's a lot of the area around the deep ass seems to be having this. It's like, what the hell is this? Where are these animals? Where's this rodents coming from? Or not even just rats, but just typical things you'd see in the sewers. On the surface. But that happened. And then the owl would have
alligators.
taken off towards the north. With its food.
Right.
Oh, it's the riddle.
Yeah. Do I remember the thing about the owls?
That's up to you.
I'm gonna say yes, and I have nothing else to do for the moment, so I'm gonna try to follow it.
Okay. So if you take off and go up, you'll get to. It seemed to go off in this direction, up to the higher tier.
Okay.
I feel like Roll20 is fucking lighty for me right now. I don't know if it's my browser or if it's Roll20. You get to about there, and you're walking around, kind of going back up the trail, and you look over where the statues were, and you see a figure kind of pacing in front of the statues, kind of like kicking the dirt and looking a little pissed off. And there are actually two little birds near her. One's on a bench, and one's actually probably sitting on one of the statues.
Just a human?
Yeah, human, brown hair. She's got a kind of a bag, a big side bag.
And
White shirt.
what are the birds that are there?
What they're the one you actually would have seen, and you can see it in better light. Is a, I mean, I don't know if you really know what an owl is, but one's the larger white owl. Let me pull up a picture for the other character. So
Did you just say you're not really sure if he knows what? Oh, you meant the character.
What?
Okay.
yeah, the character of
He means marble.
Yeah, I was really confused. I'm like, really? It's like it's Tin's favorite animal. Tin knows what an owl is.
All right, so yeah, you see one white owl, and then one smaller little brown. You assume it's like, oh, these are weird birds. They don't quite look like what you have in the area, but you kind of get like maybe that's an owl. I think that's what they are. The brown one sitting on the bench. And this girl's just kind of pissed off, pacing back and forth in front of particularly one of the statues.
Do I recognize the statue?
You want to roll a religion check for me?
Oh boy.
Because this is the statues of the heroes, and I've actually got this shit fleshed out. And you have no idea.
I
It
have no
looks
idea.
female.
Okay.
You kind of got there's like another female one over there. Yeah,
Do they all have plaques?
they have a different kind of some design to them. They're not all the same. This particular one seems to be holding like their hands kind of cupped at about waist height, and in the hand, the palms, palm up, is like a disc with like a line straight through. It'd be vertically to give it like an illusion of it's two-sided disc almost, but
Okay.
yeah.
And there's no one else around?
Nope.
I see.
The one's eating its rat.
Is there anywhere I can like lurk?
Yes.
Because I'm a lurker.
I like
Yes.
that terminology.
And eavesdrop / keep an eye on things.
You can absolutely lurk. Roll a stealth check. Okay, you're pretty lurky.
I'm pretty lurky.
Pretty lurky.
Yeah, the square is kind of like you have the statues in the middle. Then there's like it's a circle. There's three benches around the outside. Then there's like a hedge wall almost, and it's a lot of people's backyards, so you can kind of find a spot to kind of hide in between, and then
Get cozy.
yeah. Are you just gonna try and like listen to her or just watch her?
Yeah. Here's if she's saying anything, because people talk to themselves a lot when they're angry.
Yeah. Well, make a perception check to see how much you catch.
Ready to?
She's mad, and she's mad that like she hasn't heard word, and how would I put this? Says I didn't write the talking to the self bit. She's mad about someone's in trouble. Her friend or someone she knows is in trouble, wasting time. This is like time is passing. Oh no, pissed off. I'm not getting word from who they're waiting for, and
Bit of a worried quality to that kind
yeah.
of anger.
And almost like just frustration with like her inability to get to something.
Uh-huh. Is her bag well attended?
It's with her.
Mm. Hmm. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's getting a new mic. He was saying it has a weird tonal shift thing on the sounds, and I'm wondering if every time it does that to him, we're hearing the wind, the sound.
Well, we're definitely hearing ourselves through it, so
Creepy
I'm mostly
cousin
just
Carl
hearing
entered
like a
channel.
car go by.
yeah.
Oh, is my mic fucking up for you guys?
Well, it just sounds like a car going by, and I'm wondering if that isn't whenever your headset volume gets fucky.
Maybe.
Like the
Sorry.
whole thing's just getting messed up. It's fine.
Hopefully the one quiet over me arrives quickly.
Did you guys get matching headsets?
uh,
Are they
Yes.
Overwatch headsets?
they're not Overwatch headsets.
Okay.
Well, all right, so they're matching headsets because she ordered me the ones that she uses already.
Oh, that works.
So like, it's not like we went out of our way to do it, and she was just like, I got really
These
pissed off
work.
the sets.
Here, I'll buy you one because
I
the
got
ones
really
you've been
pissed
buying
off
have been
at
shit
this
every time you
headset.
keep buying the headsets.
Yeah, well, I got really pissed off at this one because like it wouldn't charge when I was in the middle of a match and it caused us a game. And yeah,
Why?
like,
That's
then
what I've been finding with wireless ones. They're just
yeah.
they die. Anywho,
So here's an idea.
yeah.
I'm gonna send Al to hide in or near her bag,
Okay,
and I'm gonna go.
sure. Roll a stealth check for the rat.
Yeah.
As the owls eat rat. It's up there eating the rat it caught.
Yeah. No.
It should be plenty distracted.
It's
now.
already busy.
Yeah, it should have a
There are
disadvantage.
2 owls.
I see one is an owl or tomfuckery.
One is one owl, and then the other one is like a calmer, kind of just chilling out on the bench. Well, the one eating, it also seems just as like anxious as she does.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's looking around a lot.
Now, the one seems to be calmer and anxious, but the one up top it's like a pair. That
Okay.
owl matches that girl, but this owl is calm and kind of chill.
Okay. I think that's just a straight d20.
Oof.
Well, he scurries underneath a bench, and you leave him there.
Right. Give me just a second. Checking the familiar thing again. Oh, it's only within 100 feet. Well, never mind then.
I don't have a distance thing to put here.
Okay,
but
no,
it's
I thought I
certainly
could
more
like
than-
leave the area and leave it there and like connect through it from a distance, but I don't think I can do that.
No, I'd say a little more than 100 feet there.
Yeah. Okay, so never mind. I don't do that then.
Okay.
I guess because I'm not gonna go and talk to her. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave things as they are.
She doesn't seem like she's going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then you walked into the inn and have them talking about Feywild shit.
Yep. That's what happened.
Cool.
Okay, so I don't know what you're playing again, but
What?
like, is there a point? Because you do a lot of things. I'm just gonna say you do a lot of things. Like, doesn't seem to be much point.
I'm sorry, who are we talking to?
The group.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
About the Feywild conversation
Oh, I was
that
like,
everyone forgot.
wow, Tin.
Yeah, I was like,
Like,
what?
That's
Um,
mean to say to Sumner.
No, that's
this
me
se-
walking back in and like, what the
Oh.
fuck are you talking about again?
Like this session got very real very quickly.
Segueing into, am I gonna get paid for this?
Shit, probably.
The thing did say it was going to offer, it was going to reward you in a fashion.
Yeah.
Right, and Char would add at that point that unicorns keep their word, and they're creatures that shouldn't be set aside lightly. But we don't, I mean, we don't have to leave just yet. Primara's been a statue for many years. A couple extra days isn't going to matter, and we need to make sure that,
Oh, it's got a name now.
yeah,
She does.
apparently. Do you want to talk to her? Sometimes it kind of
No.
helps. You don't think that your friends are so crazy?
Yeah, Primmy's pretty cool.
Did seem to help being able to talk to her. I mean, at least it's a shared hallucination.
Shared hallucination.
I don't think Rhea actually talked to her, so she's just kind of like, all of them can't be insane, right?
Oh, you can keep her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't have anything to say to her.
We don't want to keep her.
Whatever.
I love how you play Marble. It's funny.
She's so
He's
funny.
just mad.
Yeah.
He's just the D&D version of Tinox. Just
Do a good
mad.
job, because I honestly question whether or not it's real. Or
Oh,
not.
really? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's times I'm like, man, Tin's like getting really annoyed with us. And then you just get the little laugh of the Tin, just to reaffirm that he's only JK, bro. Yeah, yep.
That's not me actually
That
talking.
one.
It's Marble.
I almost did the laugh, but I didn't want to sound mocking, so I just said what I said instead. But that's the laugh. That's the laugh of,
Wow.
oh, he's not actually serious. It's okay.
We know it's safe.
He doesn't hate us anymore. Well, as much,
I-
probably.
Well, I want to clarify. I'm not like mad about decisions being taken while I'm not there or anything. I'm just like trying to figure out how to,
How to bring
reinsert
Marble in.
into it.
Yeah.
And that means I'm asking a lot of questions and I have a pretty drab tone, but I'm not like
Yeah, we know.
frustrated
Yeah.
or anything. Okay.
We know.
Just making sure, because
Well, that's fair.
We're all friends here.
whatever.
So whatever. That's a very Marble thing to say.
You're just doing a really good job at RP Marble.
No, Marble's more like whatever. But yeah, I guess Marble's gonna be putting out that, how about checking here before gallivanting off to the end of the fucking plane?
We could check out the unicorn's glade first and see if we can find any clues as to who disturbed it.
Yeah, see,
If
there's an
there's-
idea.
There's an issue going on here. We don't want to go to the Feywilds and then let that issue fester.
So as this conversation's going on, Char puts her hand out and, like, on not Marble, definitely not Marble, on
Definitely not
Primara's,
Marble.
Marble like
on the
Max can.
statue's head, and
Good way to get stabbed.
asks Primara, "Where
Just
is
the
your
robot.
glade?"
She knows that it was to the south of a large mountain range near a bit of a lake and in a forest. In the south, you gotta get the impression it was in the Southlands. There's like the Nets land to the west. The people here kind of name shit pretty badly. You feel? Like, oh, that's the south.
The
that's
Westlands.
That's
That's
the
actually
Northlands,
exactly
and then
what I was thinking.
over here is actually this place actually does have a unique name as people kind of settled it.
But we all here call it the Centralands, yeah?
And
well,
this
that's
here is
the
the Southern
difference.
Desert. But it's not a desert, it's in the west.
We call that Desert Land.
We're that good with directions.
So then,
This splot of land is actually this.
Calibri,
This
like
yeah,
the
this
font.
This whole continent?
it yeah. It literally like the font because that's what I've been typing this up and going, oh yeah, that's a good enough name.
Jesus Christ. Sumner. Love it.
Dude,
There-
if we
there's
find
an-
New
definitely
Times
a-
Roman, or
No.
Times New Roman.
No, but we will come across a bar named Comic
It's
Sans.
Comic Sans. And he goes,
We must reach the last land of Helvetica through the Verdana plains. Yeah, alright.
After going through Garamond.
I could see us heading through doing this.
Oh
The-
yeah.
the bard Comic
Just go
Sans and
full
his
freaking-
brother, the scholar, Papyrus.
Shar would ask Pramara like some more questions about. We've already established that you were turned in or enchanted into a statue years ago. Were you taken from your glade here?
On the material plane, yes. That's what you mean. I
How did they
misunderstand what you
find your
mean.
glade? No, that is what I mean. How did they find your glade? I'm given to understand that unicorn glades are usually pretty secluded. Were there rumors around the local populace about a unicorn living nearby?
Probably.
Did you often come across young women seeking you out?
Not really. No.
Hmm.
Is that a thing people do here?
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Young women seek you out?
I'm sure some word might have gotten out. And then I didn't even see who had done this. It was almost like a surprise attack on me.
Was it just one person, or was there a group?
I think there was a small group, but it was with that magic user who very quickly. I wasn't
And-
able to get too much of a fight out.
And you don't remember them calling the magic user by any name?
No.
Were they all dressed the same? Was there some sort of uniform?
People on this planet wear weird things.
But were they all
You know
wearing
what I
the
mean.
same weird thing? Oh, I know.
I don't
Oh my
know.
gosh, don't get me started on the clothing here.
What's wrong with her clothing?
Char just gives Bo a look. It lacks a lot of things, including class, originality.
Originality! He says wearing power armor.
Fair.
That's not clothing.
So, Primaro, were they all wearing the same strange thing?
Wasn't quite able to tell.
Char looks like she's getting increasingly frustrated at like what she's now considering a really dumb unicorn.
Well, it's like woodsmen came and attacked. A wizard was with them, kind of thing. So it was like whatever woodsman would wear. It wasn't like a cult attack, but at least you don't get the impression that it was like a military or anything. Just
Alright, so Sumner's saying it wasn't a military, so
Were there any special
it was definitely
scents?
military.
sorry, what?
Were there any special scents? I noticed that some of the mages here, take on perfumes from rather odorous things.
I can barely remember what smells are right now. I'll be honest.
Not a lot to go on then. Char looks around the group and shrugs. She takes her hand off Primara's head. I tried. I don't know. It doesn't.
She's doing her best.
Right, but just as a clue to any of you, if you're about to get kidnapped or in the process of getting kidnapped, it's important to stay aware of your surroundings so that,
Yeah.
I know you know Marble. I'm
Are there any like,
Doya,
wizards
pay
in this town
attention
we
to
can ask
things.
about this?
What was that
I'm
then?
sh-
Are there any wizards in this town we can ask about this? That's what they're supposed to be
There's
there
some
for, right?
magic users in the next town over, but I wouldn't trust them.
Oh yeah, no, I know about those.
Bastards.
um
Cause seems to me right now you guys have like no idea what you're doing. Just saying.
you're contributing to that.
I'm back.
Not my problem.
If you're gonna get unicorn favors, it's your problem.
Ugh. Hey, what's the statue of the hero with the weird disc in their hands?
Hmm?
The statue of the hero with the weird disc in her hands.
Yeah.
Religion check.
Everyone, roll.
Free knows.
Yes.
Ooh.
Interesting.
All right. So
All the people from the fucking Stalelands know everything about this shit. All right.
all right. So I like to imagine that Bo, like when he says this, like rattles off like a bunch of like the information like in one breath, and like just ends with a simple "why."
That particular statue is known as the mother of the heroes. They've kind of been all given like a general classification. They're kind of like a dual nature, usually kind of put towards calmness, but also like violent wrath, like calm oceans, wrathful storms. They're kind of a lot of sailors go, oh hey, that's similar, and then use that there. Well, there's wrath, watchful's eyes. There's also like a bit of loss in the idea, tears and loss. So you get like an idea of like watching, like the vigilant watch, and then the wrath if you fucked up the child.
Mm.
So all that information followed by a simple "why" at the end of it.
Yeah, just saw someone weird near that statue.
Were you next to the statue?
That was Vulcan.
See.
Weird
I
how.
don't gotta tell you nothing.
All right, Buckaroo.
Wonder who would have been hanging around a statue of the mother. It's a,
Anyway, wizards are weird people, right?
Yeah.
If I see someone weird, they might be a wizard.
I mean, it's possible.
Makes sense to me.
Can't rule out the possibility at the very least.
Anyway.
True.
Yeah, just hanging out there with like a couple weird birds.
Yeah.
What kind of birds?
I don't know, birds.
I bet they flew.
Big birds.
Yeah, big birds with a
Owls?
like flat face.
Char looks at Grewin. It's the owls.
That
Ugh.
No,
could be.
to find the rats. Were there rats nearby?
Yeah, there were. Bunch of rats everywhere, actually. They're just kind of like springing up.
That could. That could certainly be something worth. The rest of you don't have to come, but I should go look into that. That does match something I was told.
That's the message that Jir left for us.
The owls watch for the rats with no faces, and said to find the rats.
You guys are really determined to go out of your way to do shit and not get paid, right?
Oh no,
Called
but we could get
altruism.
paid for. No, it's not altruism.
Oh, and
I mean,
it
of
is
course we
related
want
to.
to help people.
It is related to my reason to leaving the Scaled Lands anyway. So technically, it's a job I've already been put on that I haven't been able to finish.
Ah, well. He's near the Shrine of the Heroes. Don't get lost on the way there.
All right, let's go.
I will go too.
We know you will.
Well, if nothing else, we can ask her about the owls.
Maybe this overlaps. I don't know why they took Torn's journal in the first place. It was a list of travels.
Anywhere interesting?
Have I read the book to know where? Sumner, have I read the
Nope.
book to know where he's traveled?
No, not too many people are allowed to read the book.
I don't know.
I know at least one place he's been.
There were not a lot of people allowed to read the book. We just knew it was a journal of travels. But I am not one of them who is allowed to read the book.
It's a journal of travels. Why aren't you allowed to read the book?
It's a sacred artifact.
Sacred artifact of, hey, I've been here? And you're not allowed to read it? Doesn't make any damn sense.
Unless he was known for burying treasures in the places he went.
If you're gonna bury a treasure, why wouldn't we go get the treasure? It makes even less sense.
Well,
I
you
don't
have
think
to have
he
the
left.
book
It was
to get the treasure.
He learned things on his travels, and it was where he gained wisdom and knowledge.
And so
Some
they
people
withhold
maybe
the
aren't.
wisdom? This doesn't make any sense. The muffin makes
Well-
more sense than this.
Some are not ready to learn that wisdom, and I don't think I was one who was ready to learn it at the time.
I don't know about that.
Imagine we're on our way to find the statue.
Yeah, if
While we've been
everyone's
talking
going,
about this.
Char's not gonna stay behind. Especially that now that Mirt's mad at them, she's gonna stick by Greenwin and Doya.
You're mad at you now?
Because we didn't give him the statue.
Oh, Mirt. Alright.
Right.
I haven't heard from Red in a while, but I imagine he's with you all as you go out to
Oh,
the
okay.
shrine.
Sorry about that. I was dealing with a very troublesome cat.
Yeah.
Cats.
Kitty.
You heard
They do
everything,
that.
all right?
So, do we also notice all the rats?
Yeah, the people in the city are just as you go down the stairs. There's people kind of almost escaping the city, and like, ugh, it smells real bad out there. Like something crawled out of the sewers, and the people kind of like talk about how there's lots of rat rodents and some say they're coming out of the sewers. Not something that's common.
Char would look or try to look at a rat and see if it has a face.
Make a perception check to see, or it's even a nature check to kind of see if they have a face, like to get a good look at one.
So do a nature check.
Hey, before you suggest, I'm not going down the sewers to find out where these things are coming up.
What if, hear me out, you're being paid to do so?
Man, gonna have to pay me a lot to go down these.
Yeah, they stink.
What about 25 gold?
Can Greed do a
Equal.
check for a nature check as well? She's probably looking too.
Sure. They look like rats so far. Yeah, they look like
Yeah.
rats.
They're rats.
Ah,
Rats.
I don't know, Marvel.
Rats.
Maybe we should go to
They're
the Feywild. There's
rats.
not as many rats there.
I mean, they're rats. I don't see anything weird about them.
You saw the big rat that made all
They
of
hunt
the
at
rules.
night, they stalk at night. They're the rats.
This city just gets more and more gross.
Hey,
I'm just saying, at first it was just some little podunk backwater town out of nowhere, and then there's some deadly alley in it, some fat man who's mad at us now, and now rats. Everywhere.
I mean, you guys are also near the dock too, where you're coming out. But
And
once
it
you get into the
smells.
higher area, they're not down there. It's
Have a rat make a Constitution save.
it made this. I'll roll a d20. I rolled a 15.
For fuck's sake! You know what? Fuck this. Rat just cast, Smurf just cast Sacred Flame on it. Make a reflex.
Do you want me to do this?
Yes.
Is Smear trying to blow one up?
He tried to make one blind at first to grab it, but in this case, fuck it.
They made it 18.
Well, then Smith's gonna keep doing it. He has all the spells. He has all that spell in the world.
Eventually, you'll hit
Are-
one.
Are they coming close to us? Because if
No,
a rat
they're
comes close
kind
to
of-
us, Char's doing some
No.
fire.
Smith will just pick up the rat he just hit and throws it at them. Identify it.
Char screams and ducks.
Bo will catch it and go, rats! It's been identified. That'll be 250.
Does it have a face bow?
It is a normal rat.
Okay.
I don't
smells
understand
kinda
these
bad.
riddles.
I mean, it's a riddle. You're not meant to understand it right away. Don't
Why
you
do
ever
people
heard
in this
of
land
riddle?
talking riddles all the time? Oh, it's as tiresome as.
So what's
Anyway.
the
We
Aren't the
talking
Aren't the
riddles.
Fae known to be the riddles all
Yeah.
the time?
That is the pot calling the kettle black if I've ever heard it.
So what is the what's this riddle again? Is this the owl one or is this something different now?
The owl.
The
one.
owl. The owls see the rats with no faces.
Find the rats.
Find the rats. That's what
Well-
Jir told us to do. And Jir, I mean, she didn't know much,
And-
but apparently this is something she knew after the fact.
Well, you have the letter.
And where are we seeing the rats go?
Marble saw them.
And where did he has he told us?
Yeah.
All right, where did
Yep.
he see the rats going?
No, they're not
What-
going anywhere. I saw
That's the
a lady
letter.
with 2 birds.
Oh, lady with 2 birds. So why don't we go talk to her?
That's what
Right,
we're doing.
that's where we're heading.
Okay.
Before you all stop to try and blast rats.
Well, no, you know,
So I start blasting.
Green one was just looking as they were walking. She was gonna see if any of them looked weird.
So we're heading towards the Shrine of
Sure.
Heroes.
You get up there, it's starting a little dark, and you turn around the corner. That some girl's still kind of just. She's probably sitting on the bench now beside the one brown owl. The other one's still up top, just kind of also looking agitated, the white one.
Char waves. Hello there.
Kind of startled the young girl out of whatever she was thinking. Hello?
How's it going? Hi.
Fine?
You don't see owls too often around here.
She actually starts reaching into her bag for something. No,
Oh.
I mean, they're with me.
This is where we get assaulted again.
It's just like
Shit.
I'm
Oh,
about to
no.
like put my hand
Nope,
up and be
nope,
like,
that
"Don't
was,
move,
That was
don't move."
absolutely in character.
Make a stealth check, Marble, but she actually pulls out an odd. How close are you guys getting? Like, she's probably.
Bo doesn't
Not
give a shit.
freaking close when she starts reaching into her bag.
Yeah, Bo
She
doesn't
pulls
give a
out
shit. Bo's
a pair of
just walking up.
glasses. And as you're getting closer, you can kind of see they're like glasses with like different kind of lenses that you can click on and like. You know what I'm talking about? Like the ones they'll swing in to do like a different.
The magnifying
Cover?
glasses.
Like at the eye
They're not
doctor.
magnifying glasses, but they are ones that do kind of do slip on top of the current
Jewelry
lens.
glasses.
Yeah, not like there's no zoom so much as, but yeah, they're just like.
Oh, they're
she'll-
like the glasses
Can't
from
think of-
National Treasure that
Yeah,
he uses to
exactly.
that have the different color lenses on them. That he
Well,
uses to
yeah,
look at the dollar bill.
Specifically in this case, it might be the glasses and them.
She'll actually kind of pull these off and kind of just really quickly snap down like lenses, and there's almost like a. Sec. Well, she puts these glasses on at least, and kind of looks at all of you.
Doya waves.
There's like a almost like yellow, almost kind of light for a split second, and then she looks almost visibly relaxed. Oh, fucking thank mom, thanks mom, as she takes the glasses off and puts them in her bag.
What was that
Okay.
all about?
Those are
Oh,
different types of reading
don't-
glasses.
Where did they live now, boys?
Don't worry about that. What?
Oh, I'm
Hi.
worried about it.
Why?
I've almost died today once. I would like to not almost die again.
To be
The
fair,
glasses.
you were fighting a giant version of you.
To be fair, I didn't want to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a point.
You make a point. But moving on.
The reason he was there is because y'all fucked with some shit.
So
She stands up to kind of, talk to you.
What do you
Younger
know about
girl.
the rats?
Excuse me?
The rats. Or really the
We-
doppelgangers. Either works for me.
Kind of really taken aback by what you're saying. But rolled an insight.
All of us or just him?
Smirf is talking. I think Smirf can say it. Or, oh yeah, sure, all of you guys. But just like to get a quick, Grewin, something seems to register with what she's like. Yeah,
That's
Doya, but Doya
hilarious.
picks up on it, but
doesn't give a shit.
Joya knows her mother's maiden name and what she had.
Yeah.
I am gonna have her. She kind of just looks around, she'll eyes catch on something off to the side. Who are you, and how many of there are you?
Hi, I'm Bo. Bo
We're looking
Evine.
at us.
Maybe you've heard of me. Probably not.
Alright.
Is this Smirf? He worships muffins. Don't ask.
Hey, is
Please.
that muffin thank you?
Exactly. Please don't ask. Charlotte, she's from
Salty.
the Feywilds. Yeah, I know.
He sucks on
wait.
boom juice.
Better watch it with the boom juice comments.
You watch with the muffin.
Don't make me slip Brandon into your pouch. Anyway,
Mine's a
I
paper
promise
duty.
we're
Yours just some nasty
somewhat-
stuff.
and this is Doya. She's the best.
I promise we somewhat
Aw,
like each
that's
other.
nice of you to say.
It's not nice. It's honest. And then this is Grewin. I don't know a damn thing about her. Oh, she breathes lightning.
Nice to meet you all. I guess my name's Lindsay.
Oh, and yeah.
And she kind of just shakes your hand.
Wait,
What's
does
up,
she
what?
hold out her hand?
Yeah, she does. I imagine
Instantly,
you jump in
Charlotte's best
front,
friend.
Yeah, Shard like
burst out of
Char
the
is
way.
suddenly at the
Doesn't
front
shake
of the
my
group.
hand.
No one saw how she got there. She has the ability literally that to do that.
it's like teleport.
She swaps places with you go Summer. What is it? Which one is it? To swap places with a person just to teleport someone out of the way of the handshake.
She just grabs it like, ha! First! She's mine!
Finally, a person who shakes hands.
It's it's such a pleasure to meet someone so cultured. Char shakes her hand and then backs away and looks at Bo and then just gives him a big smile.
This is so sad.
Bo pats her on the shoulder like, you did good.
So yeah, we're here because okay, this is gonna take a little bit of an exposition. So,
You said doppelgangers.
yes,
What do you know
Well, you
about
see,
this?
we were out east of here on an adventure.
We know exactly what you're about to tell us about this.
Anyway, so we were out east on an adventure.
This
And,
is totally in character, by the way. But go on.
Before I left, yes, man, that's why Spear. Before we left town, we were at a bar and met some, saw some people there. Anyways, we left town, went
This
on
is
an
who you see.
adventure, and a few days later, we happened upon their bodies, which had been decaying for at least a few weeks. So we were
Ooh,
wondering,
I like her.
how can we see some decaying bodies, when we saw those people alive a few days earlier? That doesn't make any sense. So we're boom, doppelgangers. That's why we're here. Also, it probably has nothing to do with the curse. Anyway, curse land. Anyways, yeah, so now we're trying to solve the whole doppelganger thing. And we
And-
came to town, and we were,
She just smiles up at the statue. The head of the mother, and just, oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. That's
Due to Bo's recent experiences, he touches the statue and says, "Hello."
Oh, man.
nothing happens. Okay, that
Ah.
usually they're not that sloppy, but I guess they didn't figure anyone would go out that way. Yeah, that's a thing I'm actually here to look into. But
Hence the glasses.
the glasses help. There's I kind of have an order. We're kind of looking into people like that.
Are you
'Cause
called the
they've-
owls?
No, the rest with no faces.
Maybe.
Someone,
Oh, I was definitely wrong.
Well,
someone
it's something similar. but-
a little bit trust gave me a note that was. Since she has it, she'll actually told it out
Mm-hmm.
with the. Yeah, when we asked about the doppelgangers, she said the owls watch for the rats with no faces and to find the rats.
That's old, but yeah, that's kind of like a old cipher or code word we used, or my group used to use. We kind of
Virus. We're here to help, deal with them because they're probably evil.
clearly are. Mother certainly provided. Yeah, they usually are evil.
Oh, sweet. I told it.
Aha.
Saw this mission from the
So
start.
what you're
Go
saying
Muffin.
is these ones aren't necessarily.
No, they're probably up to no good. I mean, if you've already found 3 people dead, what was
I mean,
your? I'm here because, see, I've been trained to kind of investigate the steps and maybe get ahead of them. But my order has another group of us. They're able to sense where certain creatures are, and so I got a letter from, I guess, one of my partners saying they sensed 3 in the city. But when I got here, my partner's missing. And I was able to kind of track down where they were, and I think they were captured. And I'm not really built to go break them out. I'm not really supposed to be the kind to, we're not really supposed to interfere with local people, and it looks like she's being held in a place where a local gang is. And she'll point, it's on the other side, it's on the lower area, but on the other side of City Hall. She'll point south in this direction.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Before we go any
But
farther with
I
this
can't get
conversation,
in.
I have a question for you.
Yeah?
Do you have any skilled enchanters within your organization?
I mean, yeah.
Perfect! We will help as on the condition that we can discuss something with one of them afterwards. We need assistance in our own private matter.
Sure.
Doesn't really that play with secret?
Sorry?
I don't know. Smear for just shrug. Whatever. Alright, let's do this.
I mean, I can't do anything.
So, why don't you give us a little bit more information on
Yeah.
these doubles and when this issue cropped up and what your theories on it are before we possibly risk our lives in capturing or recovering your friend?
Oh,
And now Smear's like sad, and like, we finally got a lead on these doppelganger stuff, and we're immediately trying to strong arm people for money. Smear's just like,
Money?
About 14 days ago, I got a letter from one of our people in the city. We don't have too many people who can search, who can sense creatures like this. Saying there were 3 in this city, and she'll actually kind of motion for you to follow her as she goes down the set of stairs over here and kind of takes you down the back street because she wants to get you to where her problem exists, at least. Walk down the road. So come on.
She wants to get us to
Though
where
he
our
is willing.
strings won't be hurt.
No, it's a populated city. When I got here, I couldn't find my friend, and I think the doppelgangers set her up and got her arrested or captured by the local gang. I don't know how. It's just I was able to piece things together. with, am I still set? And she kind of pats the bag, then stops and just kind of like, yeah, this is not trying to give too much away.
Would I know anything about the local gangs? Having made the rounds on my arrival.
You know, there is usually just one gang. There's just one gang in the city.
Shitty city.
Well, they've kind
They're
of
uncontested.
controlled the whole thing.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I
In
suppose that
terms
makes
of
sense.
yeah, it's not so much like they got their goons, maybe individual goons, but it's more or less one management for most part, and I don't know what kind of role it would be to figure out history to try and get an idea of what you might know about these people.
Sure.
I can't think of anything else.
Straight in.
Investigation, intellect, and maybe like a retroactive investigation. Unless you want, no, that'd be more like doing what you're looking for now, I guess. But intellect, if you're cool.
Well, retroactive investigation makes sense because I assume I would have like tried to figure out
Who's
Yeah.
here? Who's
Yeah,
here?
who I
I
can
agree.
sell shit to and like what the
Yeah.
players are when they got into town.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would also.
On
say that
some of
makes
your
sense.
own time off, as you've walked off around on your own.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
Looks like Smearf would probably know the other rival religions.
It's more. The main thing is like a black market,
Ooh.
selling things and buying things that are kept off the dots. Like you can't smugglers. You get like, they're not pirates, air quotes. They would sell to them. The shipments would go through that person. Through under like maybe it will avoid taxes to avoid avoid
it's
the
a port town, there's
paperwork
smuggling.
kind of thing. So you know that exists here. Yeah, that's what you got.
So, who are these doppelgangers?
They're the note said the rats. That's
Right.
kind of how a lot of us see them. Is they're just rats. They get to change. They can change into anybody.
Are
Usually
they a
it's-
cohesive organization? You make it
It's
sound
hard.
like they have a
It's
goal or a purpose.
We don't think there is generally one goal. It is to just mess things up for all of us, I guess, that aren't like them. We figure they've been poking their finger through most of our history. A lot of this comes from our founder, who, yeah, we're called the Sentinels. Sentinel's Eye. We kind of just keep an eye out for this stuff. Because we don't want to. Oh, hey, everyone can just be not who they think it is. We try and keep things secret, and just do this on our own.
Well, naturally, that
But
works out totally in the end.
no, not all the time. But the mother provided when I
It's
needed
El
help,
Paso.
and now you
Yeah,
guys
no
are
problem.
here. So, and you guys are already on the ball.
We're here to help.
I would qualify that statement.
Well, it seemed like you showed up. You knew what you were dealing with. So she's like, "Wow, this is exactly who I prayed for."
I'm happy to help.
This is exactly what I asked for.
She'll walk you down the street, and then she'll get to about. Let me get the right thing out here. The point at this place. It is a up against the wall of the raised district. Is a decent sized building, but there are no doors and there
Right
are
next to
no
our inn.
windows. There's no visible entrance. There's a smokestack in the back, and you kind of see smoke going up. And she kind of just points at this place from not too close, like maybe at the other end of the street, going, and that's where I was able to determine my friend is being held, but I can't get in. No one wants to help, and I don't know what the fuck to do.
Well, we'll use that wand we got.
I mean, we could, but I don't see a purpose yet. for secret things, not hidden things. That doesn't make sense. Never
You
mind.
mean secret doors?
I mean, possibly, but it's
And
a
hidden
local
passages?
gang. I mean, it's a local gang. They probably don't have it. And even if they did, we don't want to use it up too soon.
It recharges.
We could use it later.
It literally recharged. Like, we could literally look right now and at least know where the entrance is.
It's the evening, right?
Why don't we use
I'd
the
say it's getting
lamp?
twilight, like the dust hours.
Well, the lamp reveals invisible things. Like, and this, like, we're literally Smear's asking, can we literally find the secret door using the wand that recharges its charges every day?
I feel like you're getting annoyed with me, Red.
No, Smear was getting frustrated.
That's the idea.
Smith
Alright,
is
yeah.
like, you're stupid.
Not in this case. In this case, Bo's literally just fucking with him.
And she does say that I think some people don't. There's no front door.
Any sewer
think-
access nearby?
Yeah, actually, I was about to say I think there's one further down the street. It's a guarded gate. So I think it's the main entrance that the city officials would use. And she point down here. Every so often I'll see.
That was
someone
me asking Osili, by the way. I haven't
Oh,
shown myself to her yet.
well then you would know.
I
You
would know.
case this joint
Yeah.
with that investigation, yeah. That's one of the street ones for this area at least, so you know.
Mhm.
But she does say it's like I've tried my best to watch this place, try and find a way in. No one seems to enter from this building. There's got to be some other way in.
Who builds a building without a door?
Morons!
Criminals.
Someone probably trying to hide something.
They will build secret entrances.
Most I can find out is this place is owned by some local trader. I guess he does liquidator.
Oh, no.
bigger-
No.
What's his name?
No.
I think it was like M something. Mert?
Perfect! We get to... Never mind.
Smear would just start cussing at the door.
I think he owns a lot. There's some certain buildings I
Oh.
think he owns.
That's fantastic! What a fortuitous turn of events.
Yeah, we know him.
Why do you know him?
Don't
Hmm.
worry about it.
We're about to go after a bunch of people who can turn into other people, and usually for bad, killing, death reasons. You tell me not to worry about the guy who owns this building?
Not important to the current situation, but don't rest assured we can still handle it.
We've already dealt with him once before.
He hired us to go into Blue Alley.
That death trap?
Yeah, we survived.
Well,
She
So-
looks at Bo.
Bo almost
most
died, but he's okay now.
Yeah,
That's
he's fine.
it's usually from what I hear, it's almost or you just don't come out.
Let's start this in the morning. I'm gonna go get drunk.
I mean, or alternatively, we could do it right now, and if it doesn't work, then we rest and assault it in the morning.
I've already wasted one of my
I'd
higher level spells. Do you really wanna do
Remind
that?
you that one of my friends is being captured and held in there.
Also,
We need to help them.
legit,
I
like,
thought
real
you guys
talk.
were taking a long rest.
Yeah, I thought we had. Did you not take a long rest, Red?
Well, what do you think the blind spell was?
He used it on the rat.
Oh.
On the way
That's a level
over.
2 spell,
Yeah, that's your own
Well,
dumbass fault.
did you want to spend level 2 spells on a bunch of rats? Because it sounds like that's what you did.
Because I didn't think we'd be going immediately to a den of thieves.
That's why you always hold on to your spells. God,
That-
what is wrong with
hey.
you?
Maybe
you
you
wanna-
want a lesson with my rage. You get to learn it with your spells now.
You're like, a raid
Yeah, except
could
I'm
be
the thing
useful
that keeps
here.
you guys alive.
Right.
Well, no. See, look, here's the thing.
Well,
we
you're the
we got a
moral one
healing
here,
potion.
Red. Can we let that
No, that's a
poor-
problem. She just said that. So Smear's like, fuck it. You're expendable, he points to you, you Kyle.
You're expendable.
I don't think that's true at all, actually. If anything, I feel that goes against the message of the muffin.
No, I'm saying it comes down to it. You drink potions rather than me use my spells on you.
I'll remember this, little Wan.
I have a potion, so hopefully that's all I'll need for healing.
This is what you get for, being so obsessed with Bran. It comes
This
back to
isn't
bite
Bran
you.
being evil. This is Bran corrupting your own heart and letting it poison your view of everyone.
Let's just get this job
Okay,
done with.
Bran aside. Let's
Let's go deal with the Den of Thieves.
This is
Lindsay's
going to be
just looking
fun.
at you, is like, what the fuck was given to me?
What?
Shar
What
kind
kind-
of looks around and then she just stays silent because she feels like it's probably not worth pointing out. Why are we doing this?
Because
Bo's doing it because they have an enchanter that so that they know within their organization, so that way they can deal with the fucking unicorn.
Oh yeah, good point.
This is the
Smear's doing
organization
the
that
right
finds
thing.
doppelgangers.
So Smurf would look at you, Tinox. So you're just gonna go ahead and get out of the way real quick before we start.
Still on
not
the
e-
side.
Yeah. Smearf goes to say that to Marble and then realizes Marble's not there.
He yells at her that, "Do you want to get this out of the way?"
Smurf's like, well, he just sort of shrugged. He assumed that, Tinox would want to, bargain for cash before starting this, but okay. He's just like, all right.
I hate you people.
Yeah.
So you guys are standing in the middle of the courtyard there, probably by, as my fucking screen comes back.
You're not
Well,
being subtle at all
well,
right now, right?
I
You
was
got
just
any
gonna
locals in there, they know you're paying attention.
Right there.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't have the
Well, what are they looking at? Well, you don't know.
right, but I would think that once she pointed out the building, they would have taken kind of a turn around the courtyard and kept walking as they were talking, because they're not gonna stand in the middle, like.
Well,
In
she would have
front.
just like kind of gestured at the place and then would have glared at it a bit.
Right,
And if
as they were
anyone kept
walking,
going,
like, we're
she
not
would have
just
followed
gonna.
you.
Yeah, we're not gonna stop and talk in the middle of the courtyard in front of the building that we're about to assault.
You
Anyway.
have a lot of faith in us. I feel like that's exactly the sort of thing that we would do.
Okay, Shar would
I
kind
mean,
of like
he's not wrong.
urge people along. She'd keep walking.
Hmm.
Okay.
Marble is like in the group again. When did that happen?
Nobody knows.
The fun of playing a stealth character.
At some point,
Yeah,
he came back. Who knows when he did?
At least I
looking
do
at
my
this-
rolls in the open.
You're right, though.
Anyway, look, I know you guys are idiots, but like, I don't care what you do so long as you're responsible for making it worth my while later, alright?
The Smurf's like, that's why he's like, he's gonna wait to see if he wants to bargain. If not, he's like, okay. I guess I'll find. He's like, well, so much for paying for the church now.
Did
Every time they do something
so,
nice,
Marble?
they
You
pay
said
more.
that.
Yeah, because he's kind of tired of having to see you like blunder into adventures without even trying to negotiate.
So Shar would then
So he's
look
like,
at
alright,
Lindsay.
I'm giving up on these idiots. Like,
Shar
I'm
would look
putting
at
it on
Lindsay
them.
and say, other than letting us talk to an enchanter, being the heroic people we are, who survived Blue Alley,
Mhm.
surprisingly enough, we do need funds in order to keep ourselves healthy and make sure that our gear's well mended. She kind of looks around the group.
Well, you mean maintained?
Yes.
You're not wrong. I don't. I rushed out here. I usually don't bring a whole lot more funds than just my horse and what I could.
Typical.
I kind of looks at you, like, what? Come on.
Do you have any leads
Shar
on any,
kind of
like, treasures nearby?
waves Marble
But-
to be quiet.
You're-
Don't pay no attention to him. But you understand where I'm coming from, don't you,
Yes,
Lindsay?
I
That
do.
we just
And you should be. If you do get my friend out of there, we will reimburse you.
Alright, cool. The guy who, Smurf would look at him. Smurf would look at you again. So is that good enough for you?
And it
That's
sounds like
as close to a yes as you're gonna get. Cool, let's go.
Good. We have the guy
Yeah.
who can, pick locks.
Okay. Where are we
let's
going?
go, he says. Where are you going, big guy?
We're trying to, I guess, go inside that building somehow.
Yeah, so listen. Do I know, like, the name of the gang, or, like...
You really don't. I don't think I made a name for them. I kind of just. Here, let me find my.
They totally have a name. 1 second while he pulls it up.
They're the local lowlives. They're
The
a bunch of
Nagelfar.
smugglers
I just
based
called
around
them
the
Black
harbor,
Market.
and they're all, like, the one big
This
thing,
is-
right?
Yeah, it's just kind of just like the black market.
Yeah, so I'm explaining that. Basic information about what we're going up against. And say that, like... And if I'm right, then probably we can find a way up from beneath. There's a sewer station right down the street. And because everything fucking hates me today, we're gonna also find out why all the rats are coming up when we do it. So, get ready and all.
Well, alright then. There we go.
Alright.
All right, you get down to about this alley. You turn to see it against the wall. It's like a door, kind of grated. There's a guard in front of it. He's kind of snoozing, like a city guard. He's just kind of got his back up against the wall.
Is he actually like asleep, or is he?
Well, he's got his back up against the wall and he's got his head down, looking like he's,
Well, Smear's not able. Let's be fair. Smear's not gonna be able to sneak.
I don't think anyone's
This is what you see?
suggesting it. Well, so clearly we just walk up and go in. That's clearly the game plan here.
Wait. Char kind of holds the group back. We don't just do things. We need to have a plan.
Alright,
Don't
I'm gonna,
just
I'm
walk
gonna
up
go and
there.
check the door while she says that. Specifically because she said that, actually.
We're gonna go up.
I think exactly
Char's-
as planned.
Char kind of like her fingers curl as if she's like squeezing something. She's saying.
Bo would
"Oh."
gently place his hands on Char's shoulders and kind of look at it, look her in the eye, like, "We're helping. It's a city guard. We're probably not gonna kill him. No, we're not gonna kill him. We don't need as much of a plan for this engagement. It's not really an engagement. It's just a, hey, we're helping out. We need to get in the gate. Let's go." And then convincing him otherwise. If he says, no, there's city restrictions, not important. We can deal with that.
With that in mind, Marble, you said you're walking up to the door with the guard standing beside.
Yep.
You're just walking up.
Yep. Like I'm fully in control, and this is my purpose in life.
Confidence is 90% of everything.
Make a deception check.
Fuck yeah. Do it.
Make it a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk up to the door. The head kind of goes up, nods once, and then that's it.
That's some
And-
big dick energy right there.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
So that's Marble.
That wasn't even a joke, and he just set himself up again. Set himself up again.
So you open the door, reach and open the door and walk down the stairs if you like.
I open the door and I come on, people.
Okay.
Doya goes over.
Coming.
Greed just kind of shrugs and also goes.
Char
Yup.
does the same.
You see, Shard, confidence is 90% of everything.
I mean, I
Fun
don't
fact-
disagree with that. I just think that we should have plans.
If you carry a ladder back, behind, the front appearance of any facility, 90% of the time, they will not say anything to you. How often do you see people carrying ladders that aren't going to use the ladders to maintain something? Come on.
The alternate is, depending where you're going, you need to either, a clipboard, a high visibility vest, and a yellow helmet.
Yep. Yep, you wear those?
Any combination of these three things, you can get anywhere.
Yep.
How's that where Tin's coming that from?
I mean, he's only joking a little bit.
Just a little.
So, you guys see the map you're in?
We're in the sewers.
I see black.
Scroll over.
Swimming.
Scroll
I
down.
zoomed all the way out. Shit, look at that.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you come down the stairs here. I traced this over. So the other one's got more detail. I kind of gave up on some of the detail.
That's fine. I
Yeah,
find
it's kinda tight.
more left to the imagination works well.
It's kind of tight as you come down these stairs. Circular area, some leaves had blown in onto the ground, and then yeah, it turns to the right. It's kind of about a 5 foot pass. Lindsay seems a little hesitant and doesn't have the owls with her. But she'll follow you.
Ralia moved in from Twilight
Pra.
Empire by the server.
Hey, bro.
Hey, brah.
That's your game night.
That doesn't mean you can't hang out, Jackwagon.
Well, it does mean you can't say anything, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Watch my stream.
So,
You're here.
I'll just mute and chill and lower the volume.
All right.
Fair enough.
Well, you gonna go in, or do I gotta do everything for you?
Doya's kind of ahead.
Smearful just
And-
cast light.
Bow
You
res
would
his
have made
engine
it,
for
though.
bonus HP.
And yeah,
Grease
as
gonna
you turn the
start following.
corner, you
Plays
that
the
light
soundtrack
helps.
to fucking AC/DC.
As you get to this end here, make a perception check.
Whom?
Doya totally doesn't see it.
Just Oya or like the first three
Everybody.
people?
Anybody,
Oh.
as you kind of get into this kind of T intersection here.
Greed definitely doesn't see anything.
Well, like, as you get into this area, you see to your left is a iron kind of grate in front of what looks to be a larger sewer entrance that flows beyond. And then your right goes somewhere else, and in front of you are some words kind of scrawled on the wall. Where do I have that written down?
On the wall.
The words are uncommon, and it just says turn bubble float apple top.
Cool.
because it would make too much sense for
Yeah, those are the words
anything to make
scrawled on the
sense.
wall.
What were they again? Oh, I see him.
Yeah, I was expecting the architect's name or something.
Yeah, same.
Tin, you recognize this as Thieves' Cant.
Sorry, what?
You recognize this as Thieves' Cant.
Oh, I see. And can I tell the
Yeah.
the meaning?
It just says, like, left goes to the drain, right goes to the base.
Right. Take a right here. And keep quiet.
Alright.
Doya would nod
That's it.
and keep
Right,
going.
guys.
Rather
You
than-
guys-
Rather not ruin my ends with the locals.
Well, Smears will probably like before he's going for it, like I should probably stand back since he's walking around in full in heavy chain
Full
armor.
plate.
Not full plate. He wishes he had full plate.
Just
so
heavy armor.
everyone's going slow? Everyone's
Yeah.
going stealthy?
Yep.
Roll
Trying.
stealth.
Yeah.
Char's
Bro,
like,
you're in.
oh.
Your mail
You
doesn't
have
have
disadvantage.
disadvantage on it. Does it? On his? I mean, it's still 17,
I don't
still
think
pretty
so.
good.
I don't think so, actually.
I
It's not
think the
heavy-
one I
it's not
gave
heavy
him
armor.
is just. It's the first of
It doesn't have to be
it.
heavy armor, but I
No,
mean, if
I'll-
that's the case, then
I'll double check.
And I think I gave him the first one of the heavy armor, but
I'll double check. It's all good.
I mean, he still rolled a
Either way.
17.
Yeah, 17's still dope.
I gave him. What did I give him? Ring mail? Chain mail? I think I gave you chain mail. And yeah, it would be his disadvantage.
the metal it jingles a lot.
2.
Well, good thing you're in the back.
Chang, chang, chang.
Not too bad. And as you come up, you see another set of words scrawled right on kind of on the T that you're looking at. And tint, as you can read it, you would note that left is the direction you want to go, right would go to a dock.
Gonna love this time.
Doya nods and turns left.
Marble stays right behind.
What was I doing? Yeah, whatever.
Smear hums to himself as he's calmly just going behind everyone else.
And then again, the words say, "Turn right," and then it's like right here. There's a door right on the left as you turn right.
One over there.
And as you walk towards it, you see across from the door words saying, "Yeah, this is it."
Yeah, be here, yo.
All right. There'll be a door there.
Right.
Doya looks at everybody and makes the motion with the hand as if to ask, should we open?
Yup.
Doya's gonna go up to the door and try to quietly open it.
A little stealth, just to see how quietly you open the door.
Bet. Solid Doya.
You get your hand on the knob, as you just it's like wincing as you're opening the door.
Like, it would be more stealthy just to open it normally, because,
Yeah.
like...
It opens up to a set of stairs that go up, and then into a room with a set of stairs going also up.
So there's nothing in the room, or?
No,
These
just a
stairs
set
go
of,
up.
Okay.
just the stairs right now.
Doya is quietly gonna climb the stairs.
I imagine you all follow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ba 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 ba. Let me move you to where you're supposed to be. Well, I have the part revealed where you should be. I haven't got your character tokens down.
Those look like mooks.
No, we have friends.
You're on the wall, I guess.
We're going upstairs, you said?
Yeah, the map. I
Oh, I
said
see.
no. I just decided that it's going a different way. I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? Rewen. Yeah, you kind of come up the stairs, and then you turn, you go up, and then there's. You hear as you're coming up, there's light above you, and you hear just idle chat. Some people.
Imagine we want to be prepared for a fight.
I can try to make them go to sleep.
Oh.
Char looks at the others and kind of shrugs.
Surprise, it's not a stupid idea.
Yeah, do it. If it doesn't work, we just beat their heads into each other.
Char rolls her eyes at Marble.
God, I love Marvel.
So Char's gonna cast sleep.
You
Is that
sneak up.
some-
You sneak up to the front there to cast sleep on them.
As much as I have to. Otherwise, I'm peeking around either Grewin or Doya's shoulder.
Yeah, because the brown, like you can kind of see the step is it on the map shows coming down, but it's think of it being the reverse where you have to go up a bit and then you turn down a few more stairs. You could probably see them as you take like one step up onto this stair here. As you step forward, I'll let you roll another stealth because you guys are kind of like
All of us? Or just her?
just her. Okay, not bad. Castaway.
Okay. Oh, do I need to cast it at a higher level? Hold on, I gotta read it. No, I just cast it at 1.
Yeah, as you got up, you can see there's. You can see the light on the way. You got these 3 guys sitting here on their bench, just chatting, idle chit chat. One guy yawns, but then just keeps talking. You didn't seem to have a strong enough sleep spell for the one guy, but you got him to yawn.
Shar looks at the others and shakes her head.
Almost.
Shall I go
Extreme
do it
eye
then?
rolling going on right now.
Shar flips off Marble.
Well, actually, you did really good for the rolls, but you missed it by like.
Smearf was like, shall I go deal with him?
Fortunately, spell falls off real
Or
fast
we
once
can
we get into higher levels.
let's
Yeah.
just bonk them together and just beat them up. Like it's fine. You know, we're here. We got 3 of us here.
Not
Like,
gonna be, I can be a distraction.
I could toss you.
No, watch. Smearf would just come and walk in there. Friends!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So place
Can-
yourself.
Bo.
Shar just like
Smearf would come in,
lowers
like-
her face into
Smearf
her
would just walk in
hand.
like holding up a muffin. Friends!
As Smurf is saying, I can be a distraction. Can Bo just like fucking charge off the rosters to fucking like bash them?
It's upwards. You're going
Never
upward.
mind. The map confused me.
I know this is technically a basement, but I decided the way I realized I built it is like, nah, I can't. Yeah, do it the other way.
Yeah, the stairs are
Alright,
going up and going
can-
around the corner.
Can Bo stretch to dash and charge them with his horns as he pops up? Friends.
Well, let Smurf, you
Okay.
walk up here, say friends.
Yeah, he just call me say it.
Yeah, you got 3 guys in very similar looking Goonish armor turn and look at you and go, "What do you want?"
I'm here to
who is
spread
this
the word
guy?
of the muffin.
Muffin. And
Yes.
2 of them stand up, while one of them walks off to the side.
Ah, see? Watch. Smearf would pull out some of his like some of the scripture quote unquote that he's written. You know, it's like pretty much a pamphlet that he's handwritten and had copied. So,
Sure,
these-
I come talk about the inedible muffin.
These 2 will walk up to you with like a what the fuck is this guy smoking look?
I hear there are people who are here unsaved here, so I thought I'd come check it out.
Can I dash now?
I'm just trying to roll. Oh, he rolled a bad perception check. You can do whatever you want as this guy walks up down to the another set of stairs here and just shouts down, "So we got somebody here. Were we
Cool.
expecting anybody?"
I was already dashing or wanting to anyway.
You can certainly dash.
Cool. I want to dash here and then headbutt these motherfuckers with my horn.
Well,
Because bonus action.
okay, that'll be your surprise round, I suppose.
Shit. Did I?
Everyone start rolling your initiative because you've just now started combat.
Yeah.
Hey,
This is incredibly useful. I can just do this.
I forgot to select
And
my
it
second.
counts for each thud. Let me scroll this shit up. Eh.
Okay. There it is.
I need this thing to. There it goes. I want my 20 initiative, dang it.
No, that was very rude. I think I could have talked to him.
So yeah, you're just like, friends. Chun 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 chun. Ah! Well, first you have to roll to hit, I believe.
I mean, I do, but yeah. Right.
You hit.
I do 8 damage. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of just charge into him, and he goes, "Ah, what the fuck?" As you stab him, but you kind of maybe you get his arm, and then let's just get this into order.
Order of the court.
Yeah, his friend they go, "Ah, what the fuck," and that's a surprise. So, because it probably surprised the rest of you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Marble is extremely unhappy with this plan.
I just,
I mean, he would have been unhappy with it even if it worked, so don't worry about it. He's just the kind of person he is.
That was Greywind's turn first.
Can I get close enough to the one down by the door to try to knock him out? She's gonna want to make sure he's quiet.
Well, I mean, he already did shout down the hall, but you can do you can do whatever you want.
Well, he shouted down that we have people here. Is anyone expecting someone? Which means we have a chance.
You can certainly make
Maybe.
there in the movement that you have.
Am I still able to do an attack, or am I only able to get to him?
It would be a double action to move.
To move far enough to get to him?
Yeah, just look, bip. Eh,
No, yeah,
And then
because I
off,
have to
and
go
then that's
down,
30 there. this is 30 here.
and then I would have to charge again.
Bo did that, so
You could throw a javelin, but
Yeah, and if she's what she's caring about, she's not going to want to. She's going to want to try to keep him quiet, so that's probably what she's going to do. She's going to just throw a javelin.
so move to where you want to.
Can I throw it at him from where she is, or do I
No,
have
you're
to
No,
move
this
you're
is
in
down?
the pit.
below.
Oh, that's right.
these fucking stairs, Sumner.
Even if you
Yeah,
were above, you
I'm-
wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah, but you could lean out over the banister or something.
These stairs are the
he's-
highest CR encounter we've had to deal with.
I wouldn't
I'm
say
sure
you'd be
we
able to
had
throw
doors
it
that were worse.
below if he was. Because he's certainly right up behind them.
So where was the 30 feet again?
I don't know, wherever you want to map 30, we want to move your character to.
I think this right here is 30 feet.
Right here.
What's the range on my javelin? 120 feet? Am I reading that right?
How did you make the do a right angle, Sumner?
Right
Right
click
click.
as your once, don't hold it. Just like tap.
Oh.
If you
That's
hold
awesome.
it, you move the whole map and it just fucks everything up. it
Oh shit, you're
pans.
right. I does
It-
move my map.
Yeah, it pans your camera over and it just gets stupid.
Oh well, it just pans the camera, not the actual map, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not going to appreciate that attack very much. So I'm pretty sure that
That's
hits.
fucking neat. I like that.
I like how you have that in there. Crit equals. Is that new for the roll 20? It usually just doesn't identify that. Either way, you did
That's
numbers.
actually D&D Beyond. Lets me interface with Roll20 and do that.
fancy.
So
Sumner
that's
writes
what I've
down
been trying
D&D
to set
Beyond.
it. It's actually
Nah.
kind of a nice
You have to pay
setup.
for
I
that
like
shit.
it.
Okay, he gets stabbed in the back. That's all you got?
I think that's all I can do now. I'm saving my rage.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember the last time.
I'm not sure if I can get close enough to from here to get into an attack. I mean, I can probably do it if I did. If I did
You can't-
this, but I can't go over that. So
You can stand next to Bo. That'd be fine.
yeah,
And then you can
I'll
hit him.
probably do that.
By
Think
the-
that works. Yeah, that works. Anyways, she's gonna swing her hammer at that guy.
Swing
And
away. You
miss.
miss.
As a thing, Sumner, I imagine that because my javelin isn't a magic javelin, I can't use it again until I get over there to retrieve it, right?
If you only have the one, right?
Yeah, I think I've only got the one. Okay.
Returning javelin in the future.
So you missed.
Yeah, I missed.
The thud here goes, ah, what the fuck?
As I fucking headbutt this dude.
Yeah. And he just shouts, intruders! And we'll use his action to pull back and disengage. And then kind of jump over the table. He could probably move a little further than that. Well, he would have used his action to do that, so we can't go too far. As he pulls out a heavy crossbow.
Oh shit.
And that's all he's got.
I'm kind of glad that I didn't try to just knock the one thug out because I didn't think about the fact
Because
that
the
other
elves
ones
and the
could just
bats are
shout.
just like, oh, fucking hell. These losers.
Hey, to be fair, one of them, for some fucking reason, wanted me as their vassal, so that's their fucking fault.
Mm-hmm. Smurf. Playing with shit immediately. Or it might, I mean, you served as distraction.
He's actually hoping to see if he can convert people. So he's just calmly considering the situation, and you said one of them is moving to run away?
This one in the middle there moved off, jumped over the table to run away and shouted. This guy at the doorway was already shouting down the hall. In less of a panicked state.
Which one's already been hit?
The two further away, the one in front that's closest to you guys hasn't been hit.
Smurf is kind of 5 foot and shoots crossbow at him.
That, this time? Or this one? Sorry. That one? Shoot your crossbow.
Man.
No. Oh man.
I don't hit with dexterity. I don't hit with. It's like fuck it.
Bro, I feel your rolls. Ever since 37, I feel your rolls so hard right now.
Yeah, I'm getting Oblar memories.
Oh, with the fucking your fire sphere?
Who also could never hit for shit.
I like what was it that Obar did when he got super pissed off finally? Just like overkilled with the spell. Because fire sphere didn't hit the entire match.
I don't remember.
I think it was in the desert.
Possibly. It's been a while.
Fair enough. I really liked Oblar. Oblar was a fun character.
Oblar was a fun character. I liked him.
Yeah.
I hated all your characters, but I liked Oblar.
My character added certain pizzazz. Some of them.
That's all you got, Smurf? I think. Marble.
That's all I can really do.
Yeah.
Fuck. That was icy.
Marble is again like, why do I put up with these people?
Did I like jump over the railing? Is that?
You can jump up. Yeah, it's not too bad. We don't
It's
up.
like it's just the end of the stairwell.
Sure.
And is that? Am I hidden from him? Does that count?
Did you want to? He knows people are here. I mean, did you
Well,
want
he
to?
doesn't know like I'm gonna emerge. From
How
the...
many people?
Yeah.
Quickly, I'll give you a free stealth roll. I mean, you already were stealth, weren't you?
I was told.
What was it before? Fourteen.
14.
I mean, he's alert.
Yeah.
And you're running through friends.
Yeah.
Don't. I'm gonna say no.
That's fine. Actually, hang on.
I want to roll for initiative that it's outside, that you guys can't see. But pressing the button, I don't think works unless I have to go and fiddle with every one of theirs.
No, I don't think I'm gonna gain much than doing that. So I'm just gonna like head to the end of the stairway and stay hid and stay crouched and use my action to hide. At least until I can leverage it better.
Okay, you were stealthed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
It is Bo's turn.
All right. Bo is going to 5 foot. God damn it, wrong one. Move up here and punch a motherfucker with that.
Nice.
I assume a 17 hits.
Let me just playing with lots of windows here.
I understand that feel.
17 will hit.
Cool. And I punch him for 9.
As thunder rings out to the complex.
Goddamn right it does.
Even better.
Okay. Shar?
I don't know. Maybe I'll cast a thunder spell too. Just
Do
kidding.
it. Air
No.
salty.
Shar's gonna kind of step up here so that she has line of sight. Like, is it safe to say that I can, like, peek around
Yeah.
Marble and then shoot over Smear's head?
Yeah,
Sure.
Marble's crouched anyway. He's waiting for his moment.
So I'm just gonna do a firebolt.
Oof.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh,
It
It
pings
goes
Marble in the
wide.
back of his head.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm not gonna have you do that, but it'll hit the table over here.
Oh, does it start on fire? Because that's about the only thing that can
I
It's
make
a
mean-
this
dry
fight
wood. There
more
might be some
amazing.
paper on there that starts on
And
fire.
yeah, like I said, I think Fireball straight up says if it's flammable, it catches on fire.
Yeah. So like that will start going.
The building was on fire and it was totally my fault.
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah.
That one. All right. Well, it's this guy's turn. He's gonna back up to the door and shoot a crossbow bolt at Brewin, because you got close enough to him and shot your friend and shot his friend.
oh.
He missed. Fuck, shit, fuck, as he's whining to back up.
See, now you're talking my language.
The other thug will shoot his at the guy. It's Mirf, because you betrayed him.
You betrayed.
Yeah, it's Mirf, because you're there. It's just, shooting.
Ooh.
18?
Yeah,
Spear
just-
him. Oh yeah, it does.
That's my armor class.
Yeah.
2. But he's going to use his movement to bat down and shout down the hall. All right.
It's back to me. I'm gonna move to here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hit it with my lance. Because I don't have my... Is my javelin in the back of the person who just ran down the hall?
Yeah. You just fucking walked off with your javelin in him.
I want that back, or I'm charging you for it.
Double clicked. That'll work.
Did you get to that area? What are you doing?
She's hitting the one that's still in the room with her lance.
Oh yeah, with your lance, that'll hit.
Look at those big freaking fuck off barbarian numbers.
Yeah. He doesn't like
He
these
doesn't
people,
like that.
apparently.
Big fuck off barbarian numbers. Love
And
it.
I'm not even raging. Like, this would be really fun if I was raging.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna rage here in the next little bit when we get more friends. I'm done.
Yeah, it seems sound. Tactically.
As you guys are there, this door opens up here as another guy comes out.
Ooh.
Add him to the turn list. What did he roll? had to do this task secretly.
0.
No, he's only coming into the room because I added him because he rolled high enough.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to see now. He doesn't get a. So, where are you, Thud 5? You got an 18.
Thug 5.
Yep. He comes out the door, brandishing. No. Oh yeah, he's got crossbow, so he's gonna shoot Doy in the back.
In the shell, you mean?
That
And
it
he
actually hits.
pierces. Yeah.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Let's rearrange that. There he is. So, 4 damage in the back. Thud 2's turn. And which one's he? This is Thud 2. He's being attacked by Bo. He's gonna use his action to run away. Disengage. He ain't standing his ground with a fucking giant minotaur that just punched him in the face.
And headbutted him. Fucking
That was the
established
other
that
one.
dominancy. No, oh,
How
you're
far
right,
does he
you're right,
get?
you're right, you're right.
The disengage works for your entire round, right? As an action, but then he can't run far enough. So he can get there. He ain't. He's.
And Gree's not able to get an attack of opportunity because he disengaged.
Is it just for the one person, or is it for pretty much your round? You're disengaging from everybody. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Well, then let's say he goes there.
Disengage is for everyone.
Yeah. So I mean, got that far. Then he's running from you. So I guess that's his turn, Doya.
Alright, Doya, after feeling a sting on her arm and then a little bit of pain, she's gonna turn her head and look over her shell at the guy who shot her. And she kind of whips around. She goes right for him. She's gonna swing at him with a warhammer.
She collapses
done?
in her shell and starts spinning.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
do
he-
an not an action surge, distracting strike with that as well.
Fucking done tilted the Doya.
For 1 damage. So she does 9 damage.
Yep.
Who's rocking in their shit chair?
That was me scratching my ear, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Then it's Smears.
You can't prove that.
Red.
I'm
It could
thinking.
be,
Okay.
it could be anybody's turn.
All right, we're gonna try this again. Have one of them have the top one up here. Make a reflex save.
Ooh.
The
Feeling
rogues,
bold,
so it's not gonna-
alright. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
Reflex save against the rogues.
Hey!
Woo!
Hey, you win!
Hey.
They have a +0 to their dex? Holy shit!
But they're thugs, they're brawny rogues.
I'm just gonna roll the damage on the Sacred Flame to ignore the
That's why they're using crossbows.
7.
7 damage.
That hurt him a bit, pretty good.
See? This is the power the muffin has! You should think about it!
Mm-hmm.
It also does good stuff!
Consider.
It doesn't
Alright.
have to be this way.
Marble. I mean,
Marble's
you're the
gonna-
ones. You tell your friends that.
That's true, sadly.
Marvel's gonna sneak up to this one and stab it in the kidneys.
Okay.
Stabby stab.
Stabby stab.
I was gonna just bang their heads into the ground, and knock them out. I was gonna be nice.
Fucking hell.
That'll hit.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Shit. All right. Not gonna lie, Tim. God, I thought you were gonna miss that.
Yep, it didn't put the sneak attack this time. Alright, well, Booming Blade anyway. There we go, that's a 5.
Why don't you get sneak attack? You got an ally within 5 feet of it.
No, it just didn't put it. But so it's 10 damage total.
Oh, I see. 10 and then
And then 100 damage if he tries to move.
Yeah. Bam. Ow.
How much damage if he tries to move?
1.
Oh, 1. Ow.
Oh.
Okay.
I heard 100 too. Don't worry.
Oh, all right. Okay. I was like, damn, at level 3? Shit. A fucking incentive to sit the fuck down, man. All right. Yeah, I'm going up here. I'm not.
Not done.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said, Bo.
I actually, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, just a moment. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna end my move.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna step around him. And keep my ground right here. That's it, you can go.
Okay. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna punch this guy. I'll punch him right in his face. Next time.
Yeah, you miss.
I know. I'm done. Gotta like my turns. Quick, concise, to the point.
Useless.
Yup.
I feel that.
I'm sorry. Nobody should have to feel that way.
But it's been 11 of my turns.
Hey guys, I
Something
gotta
useful.
go real quick. I'll be right back. But if it's my turn, I'm just gonna cast Firebolt.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, be right back.
Okay.
Here, I'll cast it for her. Because it's her turn. She's probably gonna try at the guy she already failed at. She missed.
Oh man.
It's unfortunate.
Poor
Indeed.
Shar.
These guys. Is this 3? Yeah, he's 3. He's being stabbed in the face with a mace, and he doesn't like it. But he's gonna step forward and try and stab you.
Stab you who? Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
He's going after Drewin. Does an 18 hit?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 13 armor class, so that definitely hits.
Press the button, but it might be lagging. Push button again.
There it
Three.
is.
Across the face with a mace. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
There
the
it
second
is.
one.
All right,
Jeez.
that's the
You
other
already
guy's
said
turn.
3. You can't have a 6.
I know.
T.
He moves up. Okay, he's gonna try and hit you in the face with a mace, but this one does have advantage because of Pat Tactics. 23.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd say 23 hits.
Good time
5.
to rage.
All right. Before your turn, though,
Oh.
see what the distance here is.
That was a new
You're gonna
boss.
run up to this. A person comes up the stairs, and you hear, similar to Bo's thing, they shoot a gun into the ceiling. Everybody, shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. They're attempting to calm the fight with a gun. That's their turn.
You know what I heard? New target. That's what I heard.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've already decided that,
Well, it was Greenwin's turn.
Alright, so here's what you should do. Hear me out. You rage, take all the attacks of opportunity, and just fuck them. You got Smirf there, he'll pocket you, it'll be fantastic.
I'm gonna rage because two people just smacked her and took 8 damage between the two of them. So yeah, she's not
I
playing
mean, I
anymore.
have to do this just to see, just because this is easier, but we'll see where they lie in a minute.
I really would rather like talk to him, but whatever.
Tell your allies that.
I can't. It's not my turn.
I know. Greenwin. Someone
just gonna-
attempted to calm the fight.
Yeah, I said she's raging at the moment because
Well-
two people.
So you go
Yeah.
into a rage?
She's gonna rage
Okay.
and switch to her spear because they're close now. So her lance is not gonna work.
I thought you threw your spear.
No, it's through my
No
javelin.
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 Yeah, the
It's all
javelin, the spear,
same
and the
bloody
lance.
weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about that range.
Okay.
She's going to attack the one directly in front of her.
Yeah.
I think my thing might be lagging.
I wish I could do this all invisible, but
There it goes.
you hit, he dies.
And I think that is all she can do. So. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. That's all she can do.
Okay. So then it's 5 is this one, right?
Yeah, it's the one
Which
that
one's
Marble, Bow, and Doyer are fighting.
Well, he's thoroughly fucked, but he's gonna try and no, fuck that. He's gonna disengage, run inside, and close the door.
Okay.
That's his turn. Because it seems like you guys are going somewhere, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way. And we'll see if we have to use it later. Whose turn was it? Wow.
Doyer's.
Doya.
Doya sees the guy kind of walk away and close the door, but she hears the gunshot at the same time. She turns her attention over to here and kind of walks beside Greenwin. Actually, it's gonna go here. And she's
Okay.
just gonna see and wait what happens with her shield out. Defending a Smirf and Greenwin.
Okay. So Smear sees that Greenwin is like raging like it won't stop.
Go.
Was that a question?
I'm saying that's what Smear sees.
Yeah, she
Okay.
got
Just a second
hit,
here.
went into rage, and then the person was like, "Stop what you're doing." Because at least that's how I'm seeing it, and I know that technically it was turn by turn, but
All right.
these
Then
things are like 10 seconds apart.
the Smear casts hold person on Greenwin.
Okay. What is that? Wisdom?
That's wisdom.
Yeah, sure.
Was that a wisdom save?
Yep.
I remember this was used on my character.
Yep.
Your
Well,
health.
Probably not.
Greenwin's like paralyzed, and Smear then calmly says to them, "All right, let's talk."
Okay. Marble?
Marble is gonna sidle back and out of sight and hide.
Roll your stealth. Bow.
Well, I was planning on going where Marble was right
Not
now.
very well.
basically to be a body shield for Shar. But I guess I'll go here.
You can still stand over there.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
go.
Char will clearly go that far. All right. Since the next set of rounds will be the bad guys coming back around to Grewin, who can't move.
When Smith is like basically loudly said, "I've like
Yeah.
held them off. Let's talk."
It gets to the leader's turn, and she'll look down at the one dead guy you did manage to kill.
Is he actually dead or is he like bleeding out?
He's not dead.
Then
He was
Smith,
unconscious. You can
Smith
do
will
that.
also say, "I'm willing to heal. I could also heal him."
She nods. And for all
I'm
intents
back.
and purposes, good. You
I'm back.
missed your firebolt. I had to roll for the entire compound for initiative, but things have been de-escalated.
For now.
Oh,
Smurf had to literally paralyze Grewin to stop her from killing anybody else.
oh, because she killed someone.
Yeah,
Do you
she-
think Greenwood
well,
would kill
knock him
somebody
out.
else?
Well, yeah, no, you did, do whatever you need to bring him back. And the seer there, she's an elf who's at the doorway. She's got. Not too many of you really know what a gun is. Smear for sure knows that's a bit of a dwarven creation. Some have filtered down to the rest of the continent, but she's got a gun there. She's got a wide brim hat. She's holding herself like she's the boss. And she's just looking at you. She's like, well, hold on, let me get to my script as I had to close the pile of windows I had in front of me that are blocking it.
Sounds about right.
Okay. She just looks as you're all sitting there. Now, what are the chances of this? She says, I had somebody come today asking me to sentence my people after you, and here you on my doorstep killing my people.
Say
Yeah,
after
that's-
us, what?
That sounds about right.
Lucky for you, I declined him. Well, maybe I shouldn't have. What do you want?
Marble's gonna like poke his head out of the stairway and say, "Will you believe it's got nothing to do with him?"
She does
He's just
acknowledge
mad
your
at us for a
presence.
completely different reason.
She does acknowledge your presence, but she just kind of is waiting for an answer.
Hey, you ain't been talking with a party of 3 guys look like adventurers lately?
She just rubs her head like, what the hell are you talking about?
Okay.
Talk to a lot of people.
Sure.
Trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
What are
I
you
get it.
doing in my building?
You may have been infiltrated by shapeshifters.
What?
Do I need to do my story again?
I want some kind of explanation. Otherwise, I am going to kill you all. But
Okay.
like I was asked to.
Alright, story time. Smith will repeat the story he did last time.
Explaining the savannah and then coming back and what
Yeah.
else do you...
That we were kind of informed by basically Smith was telling us like we were kind of informed that maybe be like around like somehow involved here. I think that's pretty much like we were told, or at least that's the gist he got it. There's also something to rescue, but he's not mentioned that part yet.
So you're here to stop people who can look like other people. Who may be in my building. Okay. Okay.
Have we explained? Sorry, guys, because I just came back to this. Have we explained that they're also holding Lindsay's friend prisoner?
No, we haven't mentioned that part yet.
Smurf did not.
Smurf is totally like, honestly, he's not really like gotten that gist yet. And someone else wants to mention that because like Smurf doesn't know. Did she ever say why they took her partner?
No,
Yeah,
just
mentioned
that
That girl didn't know why. They just figured that they were set up, and that these guys came in and swooped and nabbed that friend.
So
Also-
Shar would mention that. Also, you're holding, and Lindsay came with us, right? She's just hanging back because
She's
she's
kind
like,
of hanging back.
Oh,
So
right, that too. Forgot about that part.
right. So you have Lindsay's friend here, and we want him back.
Yes. I know what you're talking about. You know, about a week ago, we found ourselves missing about 4,000 gold, and then this one, your friend, she kind of points backwards, was found with about half of that. I'm willing to let things slide because we've had her for a while, and we've spoken. If you guys want to pay her the other missing $2,000, 2,000 gold,
Nope.
I'm more than willing to hand her. No? Okay.
That's all right,
Char
I'll-
looks at Lindsay and just kind of like shrugs, like, we don't
And
have
Lindsay's is like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? And roll an insight. Anybody who wants to.
Toilet.
Wow.
that. We're not a very insightful group, guys.
I mean, some of you guys are.
Here's a +4 to it. It's just.
Yeah,
Well,
so do
importantly.
I.
I have a
I
plus
mean,
four
did
too.
Joy
yeah.
got a fucking amazing one earlier.
Oops. So that was 15.
Kyle, are you Darren?
Yeah, sorry, I'm going. I was up for my computer.
I'd say even with a 15 could do it, but let's see what Bo gets. I can hear the mic.
Bam!
Bad. No.
Oh my god.
Everyone, you don't really pit too much. Marble, she kind of knew she was. You get the impression that she was throwing out a number, seeing how it would land. While I'm here, I might as well ask, kind of thing. But she kind of had the feeling you were all going to say no anyway. Okay. She said, well, I can think of something else. You said doppelgangers?
Yep.
Yep.
Trust me, they've been like a real pain in the ass so far. And really weird, creepy.
Now, you're the fools that just survived Blue Alley, aren't you? You just did it today in like one shot?
I wouldn't really say fools, I mean, we pulled it off, so.
You guys went in there. I'd say you're foolish, but you guys pulled it off. I think you can help me, and if you help me, I'll let that girl go. And I think it has something to do with why you're here. Because about a couple days ago, some force took out the entire south wing of the sewers. I lost all of those tunnels. Killed everybody I had over there. I haven't been able to get. I want it back. If you guys can go over there and get rid of that problem, I'll let this girl go, and then we're square.
Marvel slowly leans towards Sheriff Sharlai, and she goes, I fucking called it. That said, he is, right now, seems to be a lot more obsequious than he usually is. He's like, yeah, we don't want any trouble. We can do that for you, I'm sure there's no problem.
Char looks at Marble like he grew horns.
Like,
She
who are
nods
you?
at you like, this kid's got it. I'll unkill this guy just cause.
Char kind of like pokes Marble.
Throws a kick
Make
back
it
at
up.
her.
Yep, Smith would call me 10 to the guy.
Yeah, you can kind of pop him up. His friend will kind of help him up and kind of. He won't push you away, but like as they get up, they clearly step away from you guys and form a bit of a barrier around the elf.
Here's
You
a
helped him.
I'm just saying. So, air. Hypothetical. They're all bunched up, and I have a vial of boom juice.
No, because we don't know how it works yet. But see, this would be the situation where we would be in a great position if we knew how it works and how to set it on Mega Fire.
And literally, Smith is like up next to the guy. I don't like have him there, but he's up next to the guy trying to tend to him.
That's fine. He's kind of like, oh,
There's a muffin.
like mom.
Stuff a muffin,
You're
stuffing a
embarrassing
muffin in his face there.
He eats the muffin. Like, fuck
The
off.
guy would get you help back.
He's like half unconscious, and he's like, Mom. Oh,
Yeah,
Mom,
the-
or-
They'll switch places with one who is less damaged. Damn it, something's happened with my thing where every time I grab one of the characters, I'm also panning around. It's like my left click and right click have both kind of snapped on. Anywho. Alright, so you're willing to do this? You guys don't look too worse to wear. And she glances over to the guy you guys had down.
What do you say, guys? Should we help?
We can take care of ourselves. Meanwhile, Marble is trying to like subtly signal to the people to like get the fuck back in the staircase.
No. Sorry for all the trouble. Smith will happily wave at them and walk off.
Okay.
Doyle will follow Smearf.
How
And I
long does
guess-
Druin stay paralyzed for?
Oh, that should be over now.
Okay.
It's like a
When
minute
does
top.
the home boat open? And I
As
imagine
you're
the
walking
rage is
away,
also
the whole person drops, and your rage is certainly off.
Yeah, that's like 1
Minute.
Yeah, that's
1 minute
1 minute.
concentration.
She's
It's
not
Smith
going
with
to
concentration.
apologize for smacking back when someone hit her. No, I decided she's going to ask for a jab back. No.
So sorry, what do you do?
Just fucking goes up and dinks it out of their back. Mine!
Actually, I think I have 4. I think my thing said I had like 4 javelins.
You
I don't think
usually
that's
come
right
with-
though.
I think usually when the starting class thing has 5.
I still want to see what happens if you ask for yours back.
Yeah, let's see. So you're you're unheld person now. The rage is kind of calming.
No, she's not gonna ask for a javelin back. If the other person like says to you, "Are you gonna do something about this?" She might, but no, she's not gonna ask for it back.
So you
She's
just
just
walk
gonna
away.
have 4. Yeah, she's just gonna have 4 javelins instead of 5.
That's fine. Did you just walk away though?
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of see the as you're walking away, you hear you might look Blanche. She's like the elf who is in kind of charge there was loading another bullet into the pistol, but seems to be okay with the way things are going. So you
The
guys return
group
to
did
this.
the group did their thing to make this not be a fight, so she's not gonna ruin it.
They also started the fight, but back into the sewers.
We started the fight barely.
As you guys get back
Barely.
down there, Lindsay is there, and she goes, "Okay, I heard a lot of crashing and bang, and then like a gunshot. You're all okay?"
Oh yeah, we're fine. We're gonna
Yeah.
go deal with trouble in the sewers and help save your friend.
Oh, okay, that's great. What's going on in the sewers?
I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of people died, so apparently that's where we're going next, because that seems like a great idea.
One of the goons will actually look down the stairs, and they say to go further. How would this be? Take a right, and then take a left, and then keep going. Everything else is bordered up on this end. Pretty much telling you which direction to go to get to where you need to. And he means like out the door,
Yeah, so down here.
down here, or
That's the left and then the right.
Shark looks at the group. Are we doing this now?
I mean, I'd rather take a quick break, but that's more.
Yeah. I mean, there's no real rush. It's not
I
like
did
they're
say that,
hurting your
didn't I?
friend. She looks at Lindsay, who, by the way, embezzled 4,000 gold coins. So
no way she
Oh.
did.
I was like,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
There's no way they got 4,000. We're not like that.
well, and she did have 2,000 gold on her at least.
Did they, or is she just lying?
I don't know, that's what she said, but So it's like, either way, we're gonna deal with the problem, so it's not really a big deal.
Like I
But,
said, I
you know,
bet they to get my friend off their tracks. I bet you the doppelgangers set her up.
Probably.
So
Good thing we're dealing with the problem. Spear just happily wander off to,
On another note, we did learn that they were hired to try to kill us. Or someone attempted to hire them to kill us.
Oh,
So
come
we
on,
should
know who
probably
that
be
is.
careful.
That's not a big deal.
That's why you don't take a job and then go back on it.
Well, you tell a poor unicorn that has been, stuffed into a statue that you're not gonna help him out.
Yeah, happily.
Oh, what's wrong with kids these days?
If he is as dirty as we
No,
we
that's
seem to
me.
think
I'm not the
he
one
is.
got freaking sponsor of a bunch of the whole city's thieves pissed at me.
Well, they're really pissed at us. Actually, they're really happy with us now. We're helping them out. So it's like we're like a neutral ground. We're moving on the up and up. It's the thing about it. We're getting a good world here. They might actually start let me, preach about the muffin to them. Oh. Snoop begins wandering off, happily chatting. A Thieves Guild branch of the muffin.
Just keep them happy.
Now Smurf's dreams of putting a little chapel in the Thieves Guild.
Alright, so is it left and right or right?
Well,
and
left out this door, and then right down here.
left? Okay, so it's left and right.
And let me start just turn this off and bring up the reveal.
Do we wanna wait till next week to start this? Because I feel like we're about to get into combat again.
And it's almost 11 o'clock. Yeah.
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 Yeah, we have to take a break and
Yeah.
in game and wait till next time.
Hey.
Then this feels like a reasonable stopping point.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Looking for the
Hey, I'm
barricades.
actually here for it this time.
Also, guys, I hope you don't
It's
get hurt
prom.
too much, 'cause, I do not have my level 2 healing spells.
Well, we can always go back to the inn,
Everyone else is pretty
sleep, and
much
then
fresh.
come back.
Everyone else
Yeah,
is
I
fresh, so.
used.
And we
I
did buy
lost, like-
a bunch of healing potions. I think we will be fine.
Yeah, I lost like 8 HP, but that's not too bad. And I used one of my rage slots,
Oh, speaking of rage.
which I laughed on because I'm like, I'm gonna hold my rages so that I can save them for when they're actually useful.
And then it's immediately turned off.
And it's
Fire friend.
I really thought about when you have the one step in and go, everyone stop and shoot. I was like, she really shouldn't because the person's right next to her. So if they do an attack, it's probably going to be at her, and she can't take too many of those hits. And then I was like, no, she basically got, bashed over the head with 2 separate attacks that took almost a third of her health away. That's going to make her rage, especially since, these are happening very quick succession.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, no,
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense. But yeah, no. That's just. That's how Snoop saw the best way to deal with the situation quietly, peacefully.
And it works, She's not gonna probably be happy at Smurf for wasting one of her rage slots, but
Well, she doesn't know what a rage slot is.
that's true. If it gets to the point where she would need to rage again and she can't because she's too exhausted, then she'll be annoyed.
I can only get mad so many times a day.
That becomes meaningless. Also, like, sorry, off topic